You know, we're reaching 80. Reaching 80 fucking podcasts. 80 weeks in a... Jimmy Carter was way above 80.
Yeah, that's true.
So welcome to the next episode. Here we are, once again, another week, another sexy week.
Welcome to the year 2025. We're in the future. We made it. This is the year that...
That's really rough after you bring up Jimmy Carter. We made it.
Yeah. I was thinking in my head, I'm going to cut that part out.
We made it.
We made it. Others didn't.
Oh, Jimmy.
So yeah, now we got a lot of shit to talk about. I don't know, where should we get started? I mean, okay, last podcast we were getting ready to New Year's. 2 New Year's. We're getting ready. We had a New Year's countdown, but then we had another one at a different location.
Yeah,
because we were
real one.
We were in the UK in the first one, and we went to the US.
That means we're in the UK here.
We're back in the UK.
We're back.
Yeah. So what happens was we attended a New Year's party that. It was banging. It was off the walls. Everybody was drunk. Forrest got laid. Just him, because it was all family.
Yeah. It was a family get-together.
Yeah, bring that up after.
Yeah.
I'll bring it up like 5 minutes later, and it was all family.
No, that was a lot of fun. You brought the Kraken.
I brought the Kraken with us. I was super... I brought hardcore drugs to the family get together. But no, okay, so we got there, and right away, I smell food. And I'm just like, fuck, this is going to be a good night, because that's what I'm there for. I'm there to eat all the fucking food.
I should have had something.
Yeah, they made there was nachos. What else was there? There was
a lot of dips. There was nachos. There's wings. There was fucking... Yeah. We all got... I got drunk with the aunties. I was like playing drinking games with your aunties at the table. It was me, another girl who was probably a bit younger than me, probably 26 or whatever, and then just like 3 50-year-old women.
Who was that?
Huh?
My niece, I guess? Or
No,
your
that
niece?
was a girlfriend of our...
No, the blonde kid.
No, whatever. Well, it's like somebody. Yeah, it's just a bunch of random people there. It might have been like a friend of one of our cousins.
Your little boy.
They had this giant 90-inch TV there that you guys threw Seinfeld on at one point. It was pretty interesting.
I swear they said it was 85 or something. Well, I couldn't.
Yeah, we threw Seinfeld on.
Yeah, no, we threw Seinfeld on.
We changed the channel from...
You know what's funny? When we left, we put the lights on so that maybe they thought we were still there. Because we were talking to you.
Did we leave it on when we left?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I don't know.
I remember. I don't. But they must have thought we were still there because we heard voice and living on TV.
Oh, they just... Can you imagine? They just think we're busting out like we just set up our shit early New Year's. Hello.
You should have played a crazy podcast where we're all fucked up. We thought we were still.
Yeah, well, we were. I don't know. I wasn't doing that bad at the end of the night. I was drunk. But I was just more tired, and I was like, I need to recharge before we leave. And Christian made me laugh pretty good in the morning.
Oh, yes.
Because we were all lethargic. We woke up and it was 7 in the morning, and the sun's not up, everybody's sleeping. We're all just kind of lounging, Seinfeld's on, or whatever. Yeah. And then Christian walks out of his room, and then he's walking back and forth. And then we're just all chatting, and then 10 minutes pass by, and then Christian looks at us. So, we getting the fuck out of here?
Yeah, I was like, arise. Because you guys are laying on the L-shaped couch, chilling. And you know what, it's not that I felt sick, I was worried I'd feel sick. Worried I'd feel more sick.
You did say...
I was concerned.
You did say if you were going to get sick, you wanted to be sick at home.
Yeah, I didn't... Yeah, exactly. So I was more like... we leaving? We gotta get the fuck out of here now? Or what?
Tell me sick.
Alcohol.
Yeah.
Honestly,
No, actually, that's where I was going to get to, is I feel like I could drink more. Because from the amount I drank, I remember there was no memory loss, and I remember feeling buzzed, and then it went away near the time we were playing cards at the end of the night.
Yeah, you had a good amount of... You had more drinks than you usually have.
Yeah, it was 3 cups of Kraken.
Yeah. Holy full cups of just straight booze.
It was a mixture of that with some
others.
I was drinking Corona for most of the night, and then I know I got offered a shot of some kind of, I think it was brandy or bourbon or whatever, and then I think that was it. I think that's all I pretty much had.
I had a bunch of Krakens. I had some spiced rum. I had some wine. I had some brandy shots. I also had some beer.
I had a lot. 5 Coronas. Some shots of different alcohols.
We had the
I also had some.
I would actually say this time you weren't actually that crazy.
I'm getting more powerful. That's why.
yeah, those towers grow.
No, but I also
No, because
had some
usually
of the
you're
beers.
you're everywhere, you're
I also had
everything.
some of
You
the-
hear your talking
That's
from
not
over there.
true because there's only been 2 parties that have been like that.
Well, it
Well,
did seem like this party was a lot more tame than the previous parties you went to. It seemed like everybody left fairly early.
Yeah,
Like at the end of the night, it was just like us and your young cousin.
Yeah.
I was talking to cousin like 3 hours.
It was pretty cold outside. I wish we could have gone to the porch and hung out outside.
yeah.
It would've been kind
It's
of
always fun out there. Yeah. It's no, it's a really nice place, and it's cool to be around family, and everyone kind of gathering and stuff. I feel like people have been doing that a lot more this year. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool
Speaking
because
of cold temperatures, it's fucking cold outside right now.
yeah, it was cool that
freezing.
all of us were fucking rang in the new year together. All the
We were,
count- fucking
you
countdown.
3 were laying in the new year. I was out in my own room.
Wait, laying in laying in the new
Yeah,
year, not
ringing.
laying in the
Oh,
new year.
Laying in the nude. Oh, is that what he said?
Laying in the nude. Laying in the new year.
When I exited my room, I was expecting one person on the couch, 2 of you to have separate beds in the basement. All of you were on the couch. One
Well,
small
I
couch like
expected
this.
too. I think I was the one who laid down first
You guys just gathered around.
because I remember I didn't care.
I was last to lay
I
down.
took my shirt off at least.
I was last to lay down. That's my shirt.
Yeah.
Well, fuck, I was trying to sleep the whole night.
Yeah.
Why are you making it sound like that?
You guys both took your shirts off.
That's so weird.
We'll all get on the couch and take a look at this. This is a really big couch. I swear.
Yeah,
You see Christian?
that's true.
It wasn't like an L shape like
It
this.
sounded this small of an L
It
shape.
was
They had 3 guys on this.
You see Christian? Well, I actually also took my shirt off.
Yeah.
But you guys didn't see though. I was in another room.
Christian showed up middle of the night, took his shirt off, got under the covers with us. There's only one blanket.
I will say I was
I
trying.
had a towel as a blanket on the couch.
I will say I was.
Sounds all too sexy.
I was trying.
Yeah.
I was trying to what time we went to bed? 2:33 or something.
Well, don't say we.
Well,
I went to bed way earlier than you guys did.
because I know that I was trying to sleep, but Brandon was drinking until fucking 5:30.
No, 7. No, because I posted my story earlier on.
Well, no, 7:30 is when we left.
When we left.
Left it. Well, I only laid down for 20 minutes and we left.
No, I remember it was 5:30, almost 6.
Yeah,
That's when you
we-
came to lay down, and I remember laying there for
It was
an
about
hour.
5 when we all. We all laid
I
down.
was drinking until 5:30 or 6.
Yeah, and I was trying to go to sleep, but you kept blasting music, and I was like,
Yeah, the party. There's one guy awake. The party's done.
Brandon's
This is me and my
party.
cousin.
No, but it was I'm like, holy fuck, Brandon, just go to bed.
Yeah, everybody left. For me, when the host goes to bed, I feel like that's when the party is winding.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, now just
And you gotta call it quits.
yeah.
We could have easily. There were some nice couches in the basement. There was also 2 big TVs. And I just took the couch because I thought you guys would want to go downstairs. I didn't think you would all start bunking with me on the fucking couch.
I was wondering. I never went downstairs, so I don't know what's down there. A lot of couches, I guess.
We just yeah, there was a bed. There was 2 couches.
Well, I was gonna go down,
Yeah.
but I remember my uncle saying something about
Oh, when you want something, just go for it. Just go
I
for it.
was like, what?
I remember him saying but don't go in this room or something because it's someone's bedroom or something. So I was like, well, I was drunk. I was like, I don't know what the fuck he said. I was like, I might pick one
it's-
person's room. So I was like, I'm just gonna stay on the couch.
I like
Safe
that I
spot.
stayed in the closet bedroom. I was just right by the front door.
Was it a comfy bed?
It was I don't know. It was like putting a blanket on this, you know.
Really? It was,
Well,
it was a futon.
It's a futon.
Yeah, it's a futon, so you can't expect much. It was enough.
Well, I've laid on floors before, so.
Oh, the competition on New Year's.
On the floors.
Yeah, well, you were sleeping on a couch
Yeah.
that night with all of us.
Yeah.
But good party, good times. We
Good
were like
times.
the empty minds. Well, we always ring in New Year's here. We have our own in this house. when we do the podcast, we have our own time zone, so we celebrate our own New Year's.
We did countdown twice. Maybe I'll show some photos of the thing. Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to get permission from a lot of people, so maybe not.
Yeah.
I'll show stock photos of parties so you guys know what I'm talking about.
But just speaking of the new year, I want to speak about an old year. So back in the time of war, in the time of warring states, but I'm not that old. But like the First World War, I believe it was, or Second World War. What's it called? The mental warfare or whatever. Is that what it's called? What is it? Psychological warfare. Okay, so I don't know if you guys heard about this, but I believe it was the States did it to our enemies. But what it was they were like, you know what, we're gonna pose as one of their ships, and we're gonna drop down some provisions. Okay, so some supplies. So what they dropped down was like some food or whatever, but they also dropped down condoms. Okay. Now what they dropped down were oh fuck! I need to know how to phrase this properly. So what they dropped down were condoms.
Yeah.
But they were very big. They were like extra large size, but they said they were small. So that when they put them on, they said small condoms, but they were super big. So they all thought that they had small.
Oh wow.
And that was actually what they did in war. And I have read about this. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. But I will say, I saw a lot of people talking about this. That's fucking hilarious. And can you imagine you're at war? Oh, yeah, and I'm going to go small-ass condom, and it's just fucking... You're like, oh, fuck. Yeah,
why would you... There's so many layers to this. Like, you don't need condoms there. And you're... So they took the time to troll, I guess, huh?
They did. They sent condoms to them, and they were like, "Oh well."
Wow. What do they want them to believe, that they're small and that they'll feel like insecure while they're fighting?
Yeah, it was supposed to bring down morale. It was supposed to be like, now there's oh my god, I got a small dick.
What they should have done was fly as their own country, accidentally drop a supply box to the enemy, and in the box is like extra large condoms. Like, what the fuck? Like make it oversized where they're like, no, I feel inadequate now.
Hey, this is supposed to be for the States. You look at it, holy fuck.
Yeah, it's like hard liquor of some kind, and then just like
max size, just fucking like GI huge condoms.
Yeah, exactly. Goddamn. So, all right. For the past couple of days, Forrest and I have been trying to get a nut off. The best way to say it. And we just can't.
It's so fucking...
The best part is that you tried to say it right.
How the fuck do I phrase this?
We tried to get a nut off.
I know. It's been like that all week. I'm texting my dad. I tried, the nut won't come off.
I had to text my dad about it.
So, Dad, help me get my nut off.
Oh, he's been here every day this week.
We had to pay Dad's friend to come here too. The story got off on a weird start.
For his gas and
we needed a second pair of hands.
He bought all his tools.
Third time he came today.
It's just too cold.
I know, it was too hard. It was way too cold today.
He likes coming here.
Well, he said they might come back tomorrow. We'll see. No. Apparently, though, we made it too small. That was the thing we tried yesterday.
We haven't provided any context. What the fuck are we talking about?
We kind of ruined it for them today, but anyways.
So we're talking about a car, by the way. A vehicle. Forrest's vehicle. We were there's basically, we got to take the tire off to fix something. And one of the lug nuts is stripped to all hell, and we got like a professional here. We did all this stuff, but we took a flamethrower to it. We did all the tools, and it's not moving. It's not budging.
But the one thing that so we know that it's not the emergency brake. We know that it's not the brake pads now. So it seems like it is the caliper.
Yeah.
And so now it is just a matter of getting that fucking tire off and fixing that. Like,
It's true.
It's just annoying. Like, so and apparently though they actually, so he's gonna fix it when he gets home. But apparently when we tried yesterday, we made it worse. And if we didn't try yesterday, it probably would have came off today.
True. Part of the problem with fixing this vehicle at this time of year is that it's there's like a cold snap or something. It's frigid temperatures. It's like minus 25, but it feels like it's like minus 35 over there. Like you step outside, you're going to be cold. You're going to feel it real quick.
I just loved how you really made it sound like we did all the tools.
Yeah,
it really seems
we
don't know what we're doing.
I know. Yeah, I know. I don't know the name for it. Just the nut extractor. I think it's called.
Your hands.
It's the nut remover. Well, actually, yeah. Well, that's what they call it. It's
I like
a
mine,
stupid
but-
ass name.
What are you guys talking about? The nut remover?
It's a tool that threads into stripped screws, also bolts,
yeah, it's a
nuts,
socket.
whatever. And then it just takes it out. Ideally,
Yeah, like anything that's
These days.
stripped, you can take that out. But these are just so fucked up at this point.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. So I don't know. This is just our place to vent about our frustrations. Maybe you could help
Therapy
us.
session. Well, it's mostly because that fucking aluminum cap also came off too, so it's like harder to get grip. I really fucking regret going at it with the drill yesterday. Just because.
Yeah, I know. I knew there's like that's not what's supposed to happen. It's not supposed to be thready, like very clean spinning. It's supposed to be rough, and it really wasn't happening. So,
But they got the size now. They said it works perfectly, fits perfectly. He's the same thing he did. It would have worked today, but we fucked it up yesterday. So he's like, now tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if they'll come back tomorrow. If
Did
they're
they
delayed.
curse you guys out?
No, actually, my dad was being pretty nice, but he's like, oh, you know, it happens. And I was like, well,
So
where is that my whole life?
I feel like a part of it was like it's really cold out there, and they
Yeah, that's the
probably
thing.
didn't want to work out there.
Like he was saying, if you brought this to my place, then like we can get
Yeah.
Get that nut off for my place.
We
like
can
it's
get
good,
that
it's
nut
coming
off.
up. So that's been fucking annoying as hell. But I'm gonna have to drive around with that shit on for the next.
It's funny because he said like, "Yeah, I got all my stuff back there, so if you want to come by, bring it here." But yeah, that's the story of the nut job.
No, top 10 movies.
Oh yes, so
Well, what a segue, Brandon. Now top 10 movies.
so
Dun, dun, dun.
IMDb. This is according to IMDb. These are the top 10 anticipated movies of 2025.
Oh, anticipated.
Yes.
Here we
So
go.
here's the big. Oh, fuck.
Cue the
I
graphic.
have nothing
Dun, dun,
recorded.
dun.
See,
So, future self, this is where I'm starting the recording.
I'm really interested in what the top 10 of 2024 would have been, and if Nosferatu would have been on there. Because for me, that would have been my
When was the
number
trailer?
one.
Was it in 2023? Nosferatu trailer?
No, it would have been last year.
Was it even
2024.
announced? I feel like I was anticipating it.
I
once saw the
know.
trailer.
I know people were hyped for it for a while, but yeah. So
If only they knew how disappointing.
No. Phenomenal.
So that's why I want to see if, like, I mean, honestly, I have no fucking movies coming out this year besides Superman. So I don't.
I know. That's why I took a picture. So, according to most people on this planet,
Most.
the number one. Well, should I start at 10?
Yeah,
Go up?
10. Yeah, go up.
I'll work the bottom.
Holy fuck. I'll work the
I
ball.
said I'll work from. You guys heard
You
from-
didn't. You said I'll work the ball.
What does that mean, anyways? I'll work the feet. So, Mission
On
Impossible.
the penis.
What? Is that what that is? So, Mission Impossible.
Yours is on your feet.
The Final Reckoning. So, I never saw the first Reckoning.
Dead Reckoning.
And now
I-
we got the Final Reckoning.
I believe that it was initially called Dead Reckoning Part 1, and then there was going to be Dead Reckoning Part 2.
Okay. I've
And
always...
I think there was supposed to be more movies as well. But I know Dead Reckoning really underperformed because I remember it was like a weird pandemic thing.
Oh, yes. Right, that doesn't make sense. I've always liked the Mission Impossible stuff. I do kind of want to rewatch those movies. I've missed out. I've never watched the one with Henry Cavill where he pumps his biceps or
All
something.
certified bangers.
I've only ever seen one of them ever.
Which one?
None.
You said I don't think I've
Oh,
seen
I said I've only ever seen one ever.
None.
They're all certified freaks.
That's because
Sounded-
we're James Bond lifers. That's why. But honestly, I think if I watched,
What kind of supremacy is this? You can watch two different franchises.
There's also like the
back in the day, it was they were kind of up against.
there's also the Matt Damon movies.
Oh yeah, Jason Bourne.
Those ones they weren't really up with Mission Impossible.
So are we excited for Mission Impossible? I am. It's weird to say I'm not excited. I gotta catch up before I can get excited.
Like honestly, if we watched one tonight, I'd be excited for that. Like I don't know, number 6, 7, I don't know where they're at now, but
I don't know.
Well, I don't know. Did you watch any of them? They're all a singular story.
I just feel like watching the earlier ones though, the action's gonna be like I want to watch the ones where because I've seen some of the stunt things where he's like riding off a fucking thing and on the side of a plane and shit. Like I would like to watch that
movie,
shit.
that's where they really know what they are. The movie is. The first one's very mystery. It's mystery focused.
More James Bond, I guess.
I think that's where the moment happens where he's like going down from the ceiling, right? Or is it the second movie? Yeah,
Like when he didn't.
was it diddling?
I think that's 2.
He's wrapped up diddling. So, I forgot there was a fucking movie. So the next one after that, number 9, Minecraft with Jack Black. Steve,
It's gonna be a big
I
movie,
yearn
man.
for the mines.
It's gonna be a big movie. The kids are gonna go see it in droves. It doesn't matter. It does not.
I mean,
the
you know
live
what?
action or is it like
It's
voices?
there's Steve right there, bottom left. That's
I was told like voices over them.
yeah.
Well, there's
So,
millions of movies like that if you want to watch it.
We'll be getting Ender Dragon probably because how can they not?
I think-
from Hero Brian reference, right?
I think this movie's gonna either suck or like be just average.
Better be the
It's
zombies.
gonna be in that range. Like for adults to watch. I mean, I think kids are gonna. Go
Yeah, I think
crazy.
kids will.
This will pass like over $1 billion.
This movie's too big
yeah.
for to not make money. It would make no sense if it makes.
I wonder
no
because
money.
do kids? I mean, I don't know. Jack Black's a performer, so he should just be funny.
No, like the kids, like my kids are excited for it because
Yeah.
it's the guy who's Bowser and Mario.
Okay, yeah.
They love Minecraft, so yeah, it's gonna make a lot of money.
I think it will probably make money. Am I anticipating it though? I mean, I'm anticipating. Yeah, I'm anticipating the reviews for it.
Do you
That's
think
about
it's
it.
gonna come out? I don't. Yeah, I don't think. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I think it could
That's
technically surprise people, critics wise. I think critics could rate it a good movie because honestly, they don't know the story of Minecraft and they don't have like an opinion towards it. So if it's like if they feel like they had fun, they'll rate it a good movie. So I can see this getting like a 75 or 80. I can see it happening, not if it's going to. I'm not being like, guaranteed. I'm just saying I could see it going that way.
I can probably imagine maybe a 6. I really don't know. This could be a movie that's just like, we had 90% audience and critics are like 70%. But I don't know.
And to me, it's just the main characters. It's all.
That's true.
I think that's
It's
just the
not
worst
for me.
part about it.
Seeing who was that? Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
With I don't know. His weird character design is so strange. But maybe that's appealing to.
Man, they're gonna have like
The
a
audience.
raid. Hopefully in there.
Oh yeah, there's probably a raid.
Like there will be fun stuff.
yeah, you know,
watching. We're like,
I'll
that's
just-
It was
cool.
raid when they came out. They're like, what the fuck happened?
The
Remember
Netherworld.
it took us an hour to kill the raid.
Like everything seems pretty lore accurate.
I know in one of the teasers they're using the Eye of Ender, throwing it and teleporting.
Yeah.
So that means Ender Dragons. clearly.
Ender Pearl.
Now
Ender
in the
Pearl.
future, we'll reference this, but we're all like, we hate it or we're
Yeah,
down on
we'll
it.
go back here and be like, oh, that's true. Yeah.
I don't have such a big affinity towards
I'll be
you
fucked
guys.
this.
Our review in a couple months, we fucking loving it.
I love that the screen's recording and it's showing the fucking exactly where we are. I like the cut. Why? Why are you doing this, Apple? What? So, anyways, at number 8, above this one, a movie that I keep forgetting is coming out, and actually had a fake teaser where Scarlett Johansson turned into a dinosaur. This is Jurassic World Rebirth. There was an AI video of Scarlett Johansson activating something on her wrist, and like scales go around her. She's like a lizard person. Everybody thought that was
what?
real. Yeah, but that's fake apparently. But that got a lot of traction of like, what are they doing with this movie?
Yes,
AI.
there's a Scarlett Johansson Jurassic Park movie, which I think we need to just make a movie now that's just called Jurassic Park. We need to make a new origin story of Jurassic Park.
I vote
This is
reboot.
one that needs a reboot. It does.
It's going in. The moment they let out the dinosaurs on the planet, it's not a park anymore, man. It's
How much Jurassic Parks are there?
although to be fair, it's called Jurassic World, but still, fuck them.
So far, the movies.
Let go of the park.
We need the park back.
Exactly.
We need to
need
watch like one
human.
Jurassic Park.
So far,
We need
the first-
women.
No, I want to watch like one.
Human.
Oh,
Opposite word.
Yeah.
Very.
we need women.
Yeah.
Hot
I don't know,
dinosaurs.
I'm not excited because the last one I watched wasn't even the last one that came out because the last one was involving locusts or some dumb shit. The one I watched I was disappointed with was with like the raptors that were weirdly stupid or weirdly smart. Oh, it's the movie where
They're stuck in the basement.
they designed a weapon that aims a laser at a person, and once you pull the trigger, it makes a dinosaur run at them. And it's like
I think that was Dominion.
you could put bullets in that gun and just good bullets. You put bomb bullets from Mario or whatever it's called.
Bullet bills.
Yeah.
If you're aiming a gun at someone, just put bullets in the gun. You don't need to have a dinosaur chasing. What stupid fucking shit is this?
I know.
This one's a surprising one. The next one above Jurassic Park or World. Number 7, Snow White.
Fuck
People are
that
anticipating
movie. Fuck it.
Number 7.
I don't look forward to that movie at all.
You know, I've actually thought of a movie that's coming out this year that I think is gonna. I mean, it's projected to make a shit fucking ton of money.
Holy fuck! Are you speaking? Like there you removed frames from your speech.
But
Which one?
I want to see if it's on the list.
Oh, yes. So, Snow White, I feel like people are excited because they want to know how bad it's going to be. Not because they're excited to watch it. This is just another Disney live action that I've been complaining about for a while.
Be a big flop.
I'm just not complaining about this movie. I'm complaining about live action in general. Mufasa, Scar, and Mufasa look the same.
What's the movie with?
Stop.
And the pop singer came out. She's in it.
Wicked.
And
Oh,
What was that?
It's Wicked, right?
yeah, it was. Wasn't that received?
Yeah, part 2's
Yeah.
coming out this year as well.
Yeah, Wicked's one of the biggest
Oddly
movies this
enough,
year.
it's
I thought it
not
was a flop.
anticipated as well.
Well,
Yeah, it was a surprise hit. I don't know.
No, I don't think it was a surprise hit. Wicked was one of the biggest Broadway musicals of all time.
Yeah.
So is that. I don't know. It did look. I mean, no, the trailers weren't so bad. It
Trailers
seemed like
were
it was like, yeah, but it came out bad. So, anyways,
A lot of
who's
families
excited for
watch
Snow
that.
White? Who wants to watch Snow White
I'm not watching.
when I'm in theater?
When I'm
With me?
Are you going to see it?
No.
You should.
I'll rewatch the original in the old theater somewhere.
I don't think the story's interesting at all. What is it? Just dwarves, some prince, and whatever. I don't care.
Well, they changed the whole story around, but initially it was just like she has her fucking thing, and there's this witch, and she makes her eat a poison apple.
I see. I wonder how they're going to flip that on its head.
And then
still
the prince
seeing-
comes and saves her.
I'm excited for Angry Joe's review on YouTube when that movie comes out.
I think Andrew Joe looks like your guy's dad.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
All right. So number 6, Captain America: Brave New World. We keep getting details about this movie. There's the Red Hulk. We got Anthony Mackie as Captain America. We got the leader who last saw in Hulk 2009. He's just some guy that has a big head like this.
I'm
He's
not
very
excited
smart.
about this because it seems like there's way too much studio interference. It seems
Oh,
like it's
yeah.
going to be fucked.
I've heard there were many test readings that really were tested poorly, so they remade the movie way more than they do average Marvel movies, because every Marvel movie goes through reshoots up until it's released, but this one has a lot going for it. This movie is going to bomb for sure, even if it makes like it's 800 million. It's going to bomb. This movie probably cost them 500 fucking million.
I think this movie is going to feel like 5 different movies all thrown into
The
one.
fact that the guy from Breaking Bad, what's his name?
John Barlow.
Moff Gideon. the fact that he was added into the movie last minute, and then like last year he was added into it, like after the movie was finished. Like, oh my god, and now he's in the trailer. Like, what kind of meaningful role he's gonna play? This movie's gonna seem strange. So I'm not really excited to watch it. I don't know if I want to watch it. Red Hulk
That's
looks
very much
cool.
it.
I'll give him that.
Yeah.
It's always nice seeing Hulk through a fire.
I think my next Marvel movie I'm
Yes.
watching is Secret Wars. It's basically it.
What the fuck?
I'll
What
wait
about,
till then.
what about Doomsday?
Isn't Secret Wars first?
Isn't Doomsday?
Doomsday
first, actually.
Okay, so yeah, whatever one's first, that's my next one.
Yeah.
I've heard lots of... it's called Avengers Doomsday, and you're getting like...
Well, I'm watching Daredevil.
It's saying like Daredevil, Avengers, all this shitters, and go fight Doomsday. Daredevil TV show, I have heard they're now, recently today, they're talking about Punisher making a... They're making a Punisher show. Punisher making a TV show. Yeah. So, I mean, sure. I guess they've already done it with Netflix. What are they going to do different? This is where I'm curious about the Daredevil TV show. I just want to see what it is. Because I don't know. I'm not a creative. I've got no idea what they're going to fucking do. So, I'm probably not going to watch this. This thing is number 6 on the top 10. Will you guys actually go see this in theater?
I will say, this is a really weak
What's it called?
fucking list for anticipated movies.
It's Captain America: Brave New World.
Oh, I think I want to do it.
Yeah.
Also, you didn't say the name.
Will you see it? Are you
No.
interesting? No. Oh, you're interesting.
Are you gonna go see it? Are you fucking interesting enough?
Oh yeah. So I guess that's our verdict. I feel okay. Do you guys think it's gonna bomb? Yes. No.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's gonna bomb, but I think it's gonna do well.
I think it's gonna make like $20 million, and they're gonna be like,
Really?
shit.
I don't think has a Marvel movie bombed yet.
Yeah, Marvel's did. But that scared them quite a bit. I think
Well,
this
it
is
broke
just
even.
only because it's all the reshoots. I feel like it drove up the budget so much where their break-even point is probably real goddamn high. So after that, a movie that more people are looking forward to, number 5, Thunderbolts, another Marvel movie.
Yeah, still
I'm-
don't
No,
know.
okay.
Yeah, wait. Just because we spoke about this, they really missed an opportunity. Just because I know he is Captain America, but technically he could have been Captain Falcon, and he could have did a Falcon punch.
Yeah, on our stream, John Odds on Twitch, we were talking about Captain Falcon. That would have been a better name. I don't know.
Well, I understand he is Captain America. He was given the title, but I just think it'd be so fucking cool to be Captain Falcon.
He should have been Captain Falcon.
And he
Like,
goes,
this is
winds
so
up
far.
to punch Red Hulk. Falco!
That'd be sweet. I can imagine that actually. And it does nothing because he's Red Hulk. So I know people really like the trailer. I'm still not that interested in watching it. Personally, to me, it doesn't seem like my kind of movie.
Yeah.
Show me
So
Sentry.
far.
If they showed me Sentry in his suit, laser beaming people, sure, but they're hiding Sentry. So maybe he's like 5 minutes of the movie.
Nah, post-credit scene.
Yeah,
I don't know. I
post-credits
feel
scene.
like this movie's... I would like it to do well. I like Sam Wilson. I like the whole Captain America thing. Him flying through with chucking the shield looks fucking badass.
This feels like a Black Widow sequel. That's what it feels like because you get like a lot of returning characters.
Mm.
So I don't know. It's up. I forget.
Thunderbolts looks more exciting than this.
Yeah, it is a little bit more. So a live action How to Train Your Dragon is number 4.
That's my most anticipated movie of all time.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you
Fucking
guys think about it?
those movies are fucking fantastic, amazing. All of them are bangers. They got the original guy coming back. He said he's gonna change shit as well as
Top left
keep
is
stuff the
top
same. It's gonna be fucking amazing. I am excited. Listen here, you fucks. You get in that studio and you cook as much of these How to Train Your Dragon movies as you can. I will be seated. I'll be seated down and spend my hard-earned money, and I will make that thing a box office fucking hit. I will be seated in 18 seats. I will pay for 18 fucking seats to make sure that thing fucking succeeds, so that I can fucking fund the sequel and the sequel after that. And then when there's 3 of the movies, I will fund a 4th animated film just so you can make a 4th fucking live action.
You love the live action. I hate the live action. I say just make a 4th animated film if there isn't a 3rd. Is there a 3rd How to Train Your Dragon?
There's a 3rd, but there needs to be a 4th. But I don't care.
See,
This
live
looks
action,
awesome.
because live actions cost money. Studios don't want to throw money at it, so it looks cheap. And then you're like, okay, why is it not just animated then?
Everybody's horny for this new live action.
See, I
Looks
think
good.
that's the
Except
thing
for
is
the
like
CGI people in the back, but maybe I don't know. I haven't seen enough of this shit.
Early stages.
that's the thing. You can watch this and people might be like, is it as good as the first one, like the original?
I know it's gonna have that Lion
And
King.
then that's the thing with even Aladdin and all that. I'm like, I
You know what?
love the references. I love all this stuff, but I'm like, is it as good as the original? No,
Yeah, but
so
I'll
I'm
give
like,
them this though. They made Toothless look like he does in the animated movie. They could have
yeah.
gotten a realistic looking dragon that would have sucked.
That's what I said. It's the guy who made the animated movies is making these ones.
So that's good.
It's in good hands. That's what these
It's
movies
just
never
funny
got.
that all it takes is how long? 10 years? Maybe a little bit more, and then you're in live action territory. We're gonna get live action Miles Morales based on the Spider-Verse shit. So,
But like Toy Story, who needs a live action? Cinderella, who needs a live action? It's not that cool. This is flying around dragons, rain of fire, fucking shit. This is a cool thing to
put
see.
it out there.
Live action
We're
Toy
definitely
Story.
getting a live action Toy Story.
Can you imagine that?
It's going to be realistic toys and then realistic people.
Yeah, but see, like that's not an interesting concept. Flying around dragons, akin to fucking rain of fire. Like I need that, and I want that. How to Train Your Dragon. It's a cool enough concept where this is real. That's like if Jurassic Park was originally an animated movie. I would love to see a live action version of that because it's such cool in-world implications. As opposed to, I don't need to see realistic fucking toys.
I think the best we're going to get with this movie is a Percy Jackson looking thing. But number
No
3.
faith, you fuck. It's gonna be
Yeah, I've got no
$1
faith. I'm a very cynical person.
I said it's gonna make $1 million at the box office. That's not a lot.
$1 million at the box office.
Holy fuck! I felt like Dr. Evil when he says to the people, $1 million. It's fucking wild.
So, continuing my cynicism, my no faith. Fantastic Four is number 3. I've got zero excitement for this because I find them all boring as fuck.
I'm excited of the change of aesthetic.
Well, see, I'm excited about that if it actually looks like that when we see the trailer. Because
That's why I'm excited.
What do you guys mean changes?
well, because it looks very 60s and very retro.
different.
It almost looks like the Jetsons a bit. So if it looks like that when we see the trailer and we can see like, oh, this, then I'll be excited. But so far we've been seeing these little teasers, and I don't know if that'll be the final thing. So,
That's why the best thing about Multiverse of Madness was that it felt different from all the other MCU projects, and that's why I can still go back and watch scenes of that movie because it's so different. And if this one has such a different tone and feel, it sets it apart, which is a good thing. So I am excited to feel as if there is new blood or like freshness to the
You
series.
kind of have to watch this to watch Doomsday, I guess, because guaranteed. Okay, from what we saw with the teaser, we haven't seen a trailer yet, which is crazy. Like, where's the trailer at? They're in, I think, a different universe because clearly not the MCU. And here's my theory crafting time. I think this is where Iron Man Doomsday is coming from. They all travel through a wormhole at the end of the movie and they end up in the MCU. Doomsday is causing shit. Maybe they lose in the movie, right?
there probably will be.
That's when Doomsday happens, is because they're all in MCU. Doomsday's wrecking havoc.
There'll probably be a post-credit scene with Robert Downey Jr. I feel like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because obviously, like you want to build
like,
up hype.
I'm not Iron Man.
That's why I'll go there. I'll go with that in the movie.
He'll put on the Infinity Gun.
Yeah. So this one here, I'll
Just a finger.
do it myself.
Yeah, fuck you. I'm Doomsday.
Yeah, I guess I'm
Doomsday.
I'm not excited for this movie.
Fucking
Yeah.
like RDJ just a fucking no. Like I'm Doomsday, bitch. It's just so off.
I'm Dr. Doomsday.
Yeah, I'm excited for this, but I'm not the most
Just like,
excited.
okay.
I think I'll just
Because listen, I watched the early 2000s Fantastic Four and I saw the one with the fucking meme where he's like, let's see that again. It's like when they're coming up their name. It's like, what are we, some kind of Fantastic Four? And then Reed is like, what?
You also have that poster in your room on the wall there.
Don't talk about my poster. Yeah. I just have this littered with Fantastic Four posters.
Yeah, that poster. You must have liked it.
Early 2000s movie, it was a fun movie, but like, who do you got? You got the Thing, who is like hates being a rock guy. You got Johnny
Blunders?
You got Johnny Storm, who is like, he's a fire guy that's a rebel. It's like, we've seen that 1,000 times. You got Invisible Girl. You got Reed, who's, I don't know. Pedro Pascal is Reed. So
I think you're really selling these characters short. You're really simplifying them.
Reed is the most interesting of them, and Doctor Doom is above that. Everybody else is like, we've seen their characters. Like, the Thing is the Hulk. The Johnny Storm is just, I don't know he's like one of the Avengers. He's Hawkeye when he had this emo moment.
No, Silver Surfer's like Frieza. Well, that's why I think he's pretty badass.
Well, no.
Actually, Silver's. Actually, I shouldn't say actually there. Silver Surfer.
This guy's selling these characters short. There's a lot. Reed Richards is the smartest man in the universe. Sue Storm's got the hottest ass in the universe. She's
But
also
speaking
very
of that,
smart.
that's a
She's
good
also
point.
very smart, but she's got a hot ass.
Silver Surfer is going to be
Pedro
Oh,
Pascal
wow.
too.
first,
A
a
review.
female, and then
Wow.
there's a comic book character who's like a female Silver Surfer, and you're going to get her in this movie. And at the end of the movie, I think you're going to get the Norman Rad, which is the one we saw in the early 2000s movie that we watched. And he's going to be the Herald of Galactus for the MCU, I think. That's according to rumors and theory crafting. I don't know legit spoilers here. I'm just throwing it out there. So, am I excited? No. But are you guys?
I don't know. Like I said, I'm excited to see the aesthetic, and I hope it's good. That's pretty much where I stand with that film. I have no like big theories. I have no like real like because we haven't seen shit. We have no idea how these characters are acting on screen yet. I have no way to actually make any assumptions because honestly these people look different, except for Sue Storm. She looks a lot different than. She looks like the character as opposed to like Pedro Pascal looks a little bit different. Joseph Quinn looks different than the other Johnny Storms we've seen, as well as the guy who's playing the Thing looks different. So I have no idea how their attitudes are or mannerisms are to these characters. So it's very hard to draw any assumptions because I have not seen any media to draw any conclusions to anything.
I'm excited for the trailer, which has to come out soon, because I want to see the Thing in live action because he's comic accurate. He's got the brow on top, you know. So
it's clobbering time.
Because the other thing that we had was he's all smooth. He's a smooth rock man, and it's real weird looking. Okay, number 2, 28 years later. Great trailer.
First movie I'm excited about on the list. I'm definitely excited.
I'm sure it's one of the. Yeah, I guess I'm excited for it. I'm definitely gonna watch it.
Have you guys seen the other one?
It's a movie about. Instead of zombies, exactly, you have the rage virus.
I swear you guys haven't seen those movies.
I saw the first one.
I think I saw the first one when I was a kid.
Why are you excited?
But I've heard
movies,
so
though?
much about everyone's telling me to review the movies constantly. I always hear that. So
Wait, how many movies?
there's 2. There's like 28 days, 28 months, right? Weeks. That's what.
Wait, is Weeks Later? Is that the one that takes place in like a snow village and there's vampires?
I think that's 38 Days of Night.
Oh, I gotta watch the movie.
I know. I remember I got confused between that because
excited for it.
there's the not Da Vinci Code. What was that fucking movie? Maybe it was the other one, Angels and Demons. There's something, but where they kind of look similar. There's a similar scene. I remember I was thinking I was watching 28 Days Later, but I wasn't, and I was like, "The fuck is this?"
I love excited because I thought I was watching the movie the first time. I remember liking the first movie when I saw it. I didn't watch the sequel. I don't know what happens there, but I remember laughing at the scene in the first movie where this girl's friend, I guess, gets bitten by the rage virus or something, and without hesitation, she grabs a hatchet and just fucking just goes like this and kills him. And I'm thinking, like, at least give him a merciful death. He's your friend, or give him some time. Like, why is it just immediately just fucking dying? That was so quick. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm excited. It's, for me, it's like up there. It's probably my highest one, I guess.
It's zombies, so
well, actually, Superman.
I'm excited.
Speaking of Superman, look at Brett. Superman. Superman is number 1 most anticipated movie, higher than Marvel's content, which I mean is understandable because DC hasn't had a whole lot going on.
I am very excited for that.
I'm excited too. I want to know what's going on. I hope they some people were pointing out that how ugly Sonic had really bad design and got better. All they did was cut some hair here for Guy Gardner to have his more comic accurate bowl cut, and looks 100% better. If they can do that, amazing.
Yeah,
Cut this guy's hair.
I'll watch this movie. I think it could be good. The trailer looked good. Like, I'm not the biggest Superman fan, so I can't really judge. I don't really know a lot.
I've seen every Superman movie.
To me it looks good. Like, I'll watch it. It'll probably be good. I'll give it a good review.
Trailer wasn't anything special to me, but I'm still excited to see it because I don't know, James Gunn, he's up there for filmmakers. If this is bad, his career is going to tank. And DC is dead.
See, you know what movie they didn't have on there, though?
What?
The Michael Jackson movie. but it's because there's barely been teasers. But like, who is on?
I
Is
didn't
it?
know that was happening.
Yeah, well, it's because they pushed it off too until October.
Really?
So the trailer should be out at some point soon. They're expecting this is going to be the biggest biopic movie, like for like musicians and like celebrities of all time.
Okay.
It's like a big deal, and so it's going to be insane. Like, I don't know what to expect from it. The Michael Jackson's nephew, so it's Jermaine's son, Jafar Jackson. He's playing Michael, and if you've seen a lot of the behind the scenes stuff, like, I mean, it's hard to look like Michael Jackson.
That live and live action suck.
I know what was going through your head immediately after he said it. You were just like, the lamp.
No, but like he's it seems like he's doing really good. They're going through all eras of his life from when he was a kid all the way till Coleman Domingo, who's like played Strand on Fear the Walking Dead. He plays Joe Jackson, his Michael's father. Like, I think it's going to be a really good fucking movie. I wonder how they're going. It's going to be a long movie. It's going to have to be 2.5 hours because I don't know how the fuck you're going to tell the whole
Do you
story.
think they're going to touch on the allegations?
Yeah, they said they will on everything. So
Cool.
it's going to be a really insane movie. It's going to be like controversial when it comes out too. Like, there's going to be that trailer when it comes out will probably be really big, and people are going to be like talking about this and that. Like, I will have to see where this fucking goes. But apparently that's October, so trailer probably in the spring, I guess. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, maybe it's not on the list because it's only with like release dates for that list.
Yeah, like
I think maybe it just says 2025.
Yeah, like
That's true.
There's been no teasers for this either. Like, no one's just seen anything. So
Yeah, that makes sense.
like, yeah.
But that is the top 10 IMDb anticipated movies for 2025.
Oh, also it's IMDb.
I don't know of any other movies that are happening this year that I can include.
I can. The Diddy movie, the P. Diddy documentary, which has probably the worst fucking name for this fucking monster. This fucking documentary.
Is that 50 Cent's one that he's working on?
I don't know.
Because 50 Cent, I know, is working on one.
No, they got a P. Diddy documentary coming out.
One of us
Okay, Diddy cut the cameras. We lost all microphone. He cut the cameras. Please check in on us next week. Empty Minds, help
John
us.
Film Tyrant YouTube.
Big Bob.
Sorry. Well, however.